Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 with the New Nations mod as the Mali Empire. In the last episode we successfully completed our war against the UK, giving us the couple of provinces that they held over here, as well as Sierra Leone, which with this gold province has increased our income dramatically and means we can basically buy whatever we want now and subsidize all our factories and all that kind of stuff, which is pretty great. Let's continue to expand some more of these factories that are full, in fact. And we have invented ironclads. I'm not going to actually build any of those though, since we're currently researching steel steamers, which will allow us to build better ships. Alright. We'll probably go ahead and get at least Raider Group Doctrine next, so we can upgrade our naval bases. I guess we'll decline access to the UK. We don't care if they have problems with their rebels down here. They already don't like us, so seems fine. They probably also want to fight in their wars with the South African nations down here, who are actually sieging them already. So we're already up to 0.43 bureaucrats here, or accepted culture bureaucrats specifically. Okay, commercial retailers. So we'll probably be able to make this into a proper state in the not too distant future. Ooh, and it seems that Dahomey has broken out of the UK sphere. Interesting. Or not even their sphere, since it was actually owned directly by them. Well, I think we know what to do here. Can't let this opportunity pass us by. Only 5 infamy maximum. Oh, it's no longer valid. Did they become civilized? They did. Oh crap. At least we didn't get discovered and take infamy for no reason. I suppose that leaves us only Conquest, which is kind of prohibitively expensive. I don't think it's worth a potential 22 infamy. Definitely would have been worth 5. I suppose Liberia is civilized too. Yeah. Okay, Ghana improving relations. And more farming efficiency there as well. So we have quite a few factories completing in the next while, which is good. Let's keep expanding, I suppose. We're sort of outpacing the number of craftsmen we have, but that's fine. And I suppose we'll start some factories in the few provinces left that don't have any, or if our capitalists are trying to build them, we'll help them out. And Jacobin rebels have enforced their demands in the UK. Okay. Sucks to be them, I guess. Our truce with them expires in 1911, so if they're still in a bad way by then, we can certainly take advantage of it. Okay, extra mining efficiency. And we can pass another reform. So we have our school system maxed out. I think healthcare is probably pretty good. Seems people really want minimum wage, though. Yeah, we'll give them minimum wage, I guess. That's fine. Thought it increased factory cost or something. Apparently not. So we are about to get steel steamers. So go ahead and get Raider Group Doctrine, which should finish pretty quickly. And we have a crisis. So it would be pretty good for us if we somehow got involved in a crisis war by being called in by France, if I can phrase that sentence in the most awkward way possible. That could potentially get us into a war with the UK before their truce is up. But it's not going to happen right now because the UK is currently involved in a bunch of wars and can't get involved in a crisis because of it. But we are up to 10th rank in industrial power, which is good. I think we've fallen a bit in military, which is something we can not really do anything about just yet. I'll build a one additional brigade that's available. .86 accepted culture bureaucrats there. Alright. Looks like that actually takes care of the last province with no factory in it, I think, once this actually starts building. Want to build 2 small arms factories? Sure, go ahead, whatever you want. More mining efficiency. And let's expand where we can. I suppose we can leave that one alone for the moment. I think we can actually probably afford to lower taxes on the middle class a bit. Go to 80% there. Actually, we can lower on the rich as well. And we are up to 9th place. So only one away from becoming a great power. Luxembourg is our nemesis on that score. They're about 100 points ahead of us. I don't know where they got such ridiculous prestige, because they're terrible at everything else. Luxembourg. Okay, so we can upgrade our naval bases now, or at least some of them. And I suppose we should probably get anti-rationalism before we start researching other stuff. Okay. We can expand here. This is already higher than we can currently build since we stole that one from the UK, so is this one. Okay. Very close to being able to click this button. Spain declared war on Bahrain. Okay. UK losing all of its wars here. Okay, they accepted one humiliate Great Britain. We have the Second Chinese-Japanese War of Honor, which Germany is involved with, for some reason. Okay, let's convert Sierra Leone into a state. Another astounding victory for Mali Empire today. Great. And let's see. I don't think we can build any factories that greatly benefit from the Orgios here. Let's see what our capitalists want to build, if anything. Oh. I think I just funded a paper mill. Was that in Sierra Leone? No. Apparently, we are still encouraging bureaucrats, which we no longer need to do. It is actually our 5th most populous province now, so I guess we'll encourage craftsmen there. And we should get a factory building in that case. Why don't we build a steamer shipyard, actually? Since we don't have one of those and it's a coastal province. Okay. So we should be able to invent cruisers and battleships. Should happen any time now. And getting a few of those built will help out with our military score. What did I just expand here? Okay. Just manually build all the railroads that we can. Access from the UK, we will decline. Liberia fears our might. Interesting idea, Liberia. They're actually no longer sphered by the US. Fortunately, they're civilized, so... Actually, they're hostile to everyone. What have you done to piss everybody off, Liberia? That's weird. Fortunately, they're civilized, so we, again, don't have any good CBs on them. I think we'll just sphere them ourselves, probably, once we become a great power. Okay, Great Britain humiliated again. Twice. It's kind of a shame about Dahomey. We're just going to have to sphere them as well, I think. Kind of weird that it would have been so much cheaper to take them from the UK directly than it is to conquer them when they're independent. Only would have cost us 5.5 for the Place in the Sun CB. But we'll still be able to potentially take Hausaland and Yoruba states from Britain in a future war. And maybe some of this land up here, which would certainly make our country look a lot bigger, though this land is not very good. I guess there's some decent ones over here. Oh, we are now considered a great power, somehow, even though we're ranked 9th. Well, okay, I'm not arguing. I guess Luxembourg... How is Luxembourg in Germany's sphere when they're ranked 8th? That's weird. They're still a secondary power. Or rank 8th secondary power. Is it because they're a puppet or something? No? Oh well. Sierra Leone integration. Mali Empire has maintained control over Sierra Leone for us to consider the possibility of integrating it into the Mali Empire as a whole. There are Malian flags waving in Freetown, flown by Malian citizens, so it does not seem so far-fetched an idea that Sierra Leone may be eventually considered Malian territory by the world at large. So we can start integrating it as a core at the cost of 2 infamy, which we can definitely afford because we have 0 infamy. It also increases local consciousness and also some other consciousness somewhere. Okay, that's fine. We'll do it. Friedrich List. And we still haven't invented cruisers or dreadnoughts. I didn't miss it. Nope. No factories in huge need of being upgraded yet. Okay, so we can construct battleships now. Let's probably start a few of those building. This one needs upgrading. I suppose we'll upgrade here as well. Alright, how many can we build? Not 4. We can build 3, so let's get those started. That will help out with our military score, I think. I think battleships contribute. And we have another election already. And membership in the International Olympic Committee, which sounds like an excellent idea. It will cost us £10,000, which is basically pocket change to us. And we probably should go ahead and continue encouraging the nationalist faction, I guess, or maybe just royal faction would make more sense. We already have a larger share of the vote. So yeah, we'll do that. Pro-military, I think, is what we're going to go for then. Anger against the government. Mali Empire has its share of problems, and as the current election gets underway, there is a sense among many that the current government is to blame. Justified or not, that anger has instilled a sense that a regime change may be in the offing. Those who previously had never considered voting for any other party than the one in power are now considering doing just that. So, more pop consciousness. Some places might get loss of support. Okay. And more militancy. It's fine. Oh no, the Titanic has sunk. Across Antarctica, the Royal Geographical Society has announced that an award will be presented to the first expedition that reaches the South Pole. Let's absolutely outfit an expedition. American-German Summit of 1910. The summit in Berlin unfortunately failed to make any significant progress. Talks with the USA stalled, and even with our common ideological ground, there are just too many issues remaining between our nations to improve relations more than marginally. Oh, okay. Sorry to hear that. I think we may be able to build a couple more units now. So let's do that. And let's see if we can encourage pro-military, or at least not encourage anti-military. Surge of fascism. It looks like the fascists have a talent in the current election to find the right words when and where they are needed. All over Mali Empire, their new agenda has persuaded a lot of people to join their cause. So, all pops in Mali Empire become 5% more fascist. Okay. Well, does that give them some reasonable chance of being elected? Probably not. Okay. We'll just keep doing what we're doing, I think. And we're going for pro-military. And we're about to finish anti-rationalism, which gives us another bonus to research points. And I think we can probably switch to a different area now. Probably... yeah, cheap iron is probably good. It will increase our income from gold, not that we really need it. And it just occurred to me that since we're a great power, we should be trying to sphere people, so let's go ahead and start on Liberia, I guess. We'll set them to high priority, and the same in Dahomey, since they should be relatively easy to sphere. Okay, well, we're out of time for this episode, so let's leave it here. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.